was like, she was like, this is for the greater good. I have an immense amount of power that's like never depleted. I'll be okay. And then it's like a Stella. It's like I waited 3 years for this moment, and I finally got it. And then it was like taken away. It's okay.
You can't even break out a song after that.
No, it's just kind of like wah, wah.
So how's she feeling at the beginning of the season?
Well, we start out and our characters are not themselves. We actually I don't know if I'm even allowed to say this, but we have other actors playing our characters.
Oh.
It's crazy. So it's like, you'll meet these characters that you thought you knew and you don't know them. So it's going to be interesting.
So that doesn't last for long.
It doesn't.
Did you work with the actor playing you? Was it at all
I did.
weird?
She was really cool. We could not be more different. Like, it's wild. I didn't realize that was what was going to happen. I thought we were going to play these completely other, different people, but they literally are just playing us in scenes,
Wow.
It's wild.
So what does that mean for pre-existing dynamics between your characters versus, like, are you playing new dynamics as actors and then also seeing old dynamics play out?
Gosh. Not for Julia. I can't speak for the other actors. That might be true, but not in this particular character storyline.
What can you tease about Julia's alter persona? Her alter persona, the other you.
Well, she's an architect, and she's like a little bit clumsy, and she might not be a brunette. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, she just, different.
How much do you know beyond this switcheroo? Like,
We're in episode 4 now, so there are going to be some pretty interesting, Julia gets a little bit of like a romantic life. I don't know how far it goes, but that's something to tease about. You may or may not know this suitor. He may or may not be a part of this cast.
some people did enjoy the idea of Julia and other Penny. Is that something we may or may not see?
Some previous seasons, like first season, is often compared to like an adult Harry Potter, and then we have like more of a Narnia feeling. Is there any magical or sci-fi parallel to this season so far that you can tell?
Like in what regards?
So like we have like the magic school with Harry Potter, and then we're off to Fillory in Narnia, and then I would say this past season we're dealing with a lot of like Lord of the Rings tropes as far as dealing with giant beasties and things like that.
That's good. That's actually, I've never thought of it like that, but that's really good. This season what would you consider like the library? Like what would you consider that sort of like? There's some weird like power hierarchies within this season. I don't know how much of that I can really talk about, and I don't know that much about it, but I just know that like the library may have the power. They got the power, and so there's no magic, right? So we're trying to get the power. But in regards to like a comparable comparison, I don't know. Like we're like a
Highlander magicians.
I never saw
We're the only one we have power.
I'm waiting for like Deadwood magicians. Ooh, right?
Like this is my
I want to be Al. Like, that's it, I just want to be Al Sheridan. Swearingen.
Did you pitch that? Did you tell the writers?
No, this is the first time I'm saying that out loud. But that's me, and I'm going to do that today.
I talked to Jade and Summer at the end of last season about a video I think you shot of them throughout. There was a movie being shot.
Jade did that.
Okay.
Jade did that.
When are we getting to see this magical video?
We saw it at the rap party. You guys haven't seen it?
We have not. I don't think it's
I should tell her to put it out.
Right?
Yeah, that's messed up. She'd put it out. She'd show you guys for sure.
We'll call Jade. Get her on the phone.
She'd do it. She's cool. She'd like totally let it. Yeah. I don't think there's anything bad in it. We're all singing.
What are you singing?
Do you believe in magic?
That's perfect.
It's really cute.
So besides the characters trying to get their memories back, is there some sort of bigger storyline that takes us through seasons? I mean, obviously, they're going to try to stop the library, but...
So I think that's what it is, basically. As far as I've been told and have read, it's getting their identities back. Once they've secured their identities, getting magic back. Again.
one of my favorite dynamics on the show is Julia and Katie. So when they, perhaps get their memories back or, restore themselves, what would you like to see for that relationship, seeing how much hardship they've gone through?
I hope that they wind up like on the same side of the street again and like just there for each other. I feel like they are. I feel like it's so not a catty friendship. It's so the trivial things can't compromise what they've built. You know what I mean? Like regardless of the way they've written it, I feel like what's behind it is a lot more deeper than that. And I'd like to play it like that. You know what I mean? But what was I gonna say? I haven't gotten to work with Jade once this year. Isn't that crazy? I think they're just trying to see people with other people, which is good because we have like how many 9 series regulars? So it's nice to get to see like different. I've still never shot a scene with Hale or Summer. It's like season 4, kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I got to work with Olivia a little bit last year, which was cool. So hopefully we get to see me with like a little bit more, maybe Elliot and Margot. That'll be cool.
Do you have a favorite memory from the show?
Gosh, I don't know. I can't think of like an all-time favorite. I'm sure it'll have to do something with Jason and make me laugh. Season 1, he convinced me that he was wearing a wig the whole time. And we're like shooting the last episode of the season, and I like went to touch, and he did this trick where he like moved his hair, like he like, when you can move your skin, and I was like, oh my god, it's a wig, and it wasn't. And that was kind of like, earth shattering for me. I was like, whoa, everything I thought I knew, I didn't, and then I did. It was funny. He's like a real good prankster.
How long did it take to get over that?
I'm still reeling. I'm still reeling.
Did you pay it back?
You know what, I haven't. But that's my goal this season. I'm like, okay, tactics on how to prank Jason better than he's pranked anyone. I haven't come up with a good plan yet, but I'm working, and I'm open to suggestions if you guys have any.
Julia's been God-touched. She's a survivor. She's gone through so much trauma. Is there, like, I know when I talking to Summer, she's like, sometimes I just whisper like little things into producers' ears, like maybe she could have like a half-year turnaround. Is there anything you really want for Julia?
The thing is that I feel like last year Julia's journey was acceptance, and I feel like she made it to the other side. And so like now she's just a part of the ride. Like of course she still is like a human with like she's God, but doesn't possess the God-like powers. But she possesses still human emotions and like the natural things that we all like, just maybe on a different level. But I feel like the metaphor behind that is just acceptance. And it's like all of these things can happen to us, and they can be terrible and they can be wonderful, and we can have things ripped away from us and taken from us, and then we can have gifts given to us. And it's like throughout it all to be able to come full circle and like accept who you are and where you are at any given point in your life. And I feel like season 3 was that for her. So moving forward, it's kind of like she's a part of the tribe, she's a part of the ride, but she's just okay. There doesn't seem to be any like perpetual like dissatisfied. Like for me as Stella, I'm dissatisfied because I want to be a goddess. But for her, she's just like okay. And it's nice to just kind of see her like be a part of the team and a part of the journey and try to find magic. But she's not on a quest for any like self-fulfilling prophecy. She's just sort of like, okay, I want to figure all this out. How do I help? And like, what can we do? And like, it's nice.